Everyone. Um, it's Adine from Herd. Sorry, I battled a bit to get to where I need to go live, so apologies for the delay. And clearly, I'm not allowed to turn it like this, okay? It is locked. Okay, so I just want to say thank you for everyone. I think last month we announced our solar campaign, and we went live. Sorry, I just want to quickly um, last month, and we had a very good response and feedback on our solar campaign. And I really want to say thank you to everyone for your support, for your encouragement, and I think everyone understands why we go solar. But I think I'll talk to you, but I think during that, but I think what I'd like to do is just share the beautiful sunset with you. Because for today, with Earth Day, we wanted to share our sunshine, with where the elephants are, in the elephant wilderness. You've got the beautiful mountains in the backdrop, and it's really, just amazing to be able to actually experience, the setting every day. And you sometimes, you forget that you're privileged to be here, to have this amazing sunset. And just for Earth Day, we thought of sharing that with everyone. Um, at this stage, that I really want to say thank you again to everyone who has donated already. We had 402 donations, and we raised 37,586 US dollars already. Our goal is 200,000. So we need to make herd more sustainable so that we can look after the elephants and the the whole of the herd operations when myself and the carers are not there anymore, and to let something behind for the next generations. So it's really that every cent counts. I mean, it's actually amazing that, for $50, it's actually 1,000 rands in South Africa. It's kind of sad what our exchange rate are doing over these years. But then for everyone that enters with a $50, you actually can stand a chance to win a safari experience at Jabulani in our reserve. So it's 2 nights for 2 people sharing. So definitely, the more you donate, the more chance you have to win. So it's $50 for each entry. Now, the ultimate, goal for us is to reduce your carbon emissions and your costs. But you know what? We're sitting in this country, in this continent, where we've got such a lot of sunlight, and it's actually, you should use that. If you don't use it, I think it actually, it's got a negative impact on everyone. So it is something that we need to look at, not just for ourselves, but for the whole world in how we can improve not only where we live, but it actually, expand to the whole world. So, just thinking about where we use electricity, we from basically our water supplies. We've got a river where we pump up to a filtration system, where we then, be able to supply the elephants, but also not only the elephants for drinking water. This is actually also a man-made water hole. So that is, where the elephants come past, as well as 2 others. So for that, you need the electricity. And it's not only, for the drinking water, but to wash the orphanage. for the carers to wash clothes. Water is, we also reliant. Look at that. That's a kiwit, a lapwing. So he must have somewhere his little nest with eggs in. And there were some dugout balls just over there. I don't see them I do see them. But that was some dugout bulls, buffaloes earlier when I came. I'm going to just zoom in a bit. You can just see the backs. It looks like just a little black thingy, but that is the buffalo. And then if you go a little bit more that side, he's actually now, you can just see a little bit of his bum. But where have I been again? Just explaining for what we use electricity. And then of course the fencing around the orphanage as well as the homestead. Just on milk, you're keeping it cold, boiling your water. So much that we use that for, even your cooling system, because it gets so hot. That's again maybe the con side of being in such a warm place is that we need to have air conditioning in our supplies in our kitchen. Otherwise, the supplies goes off easily. So that's all kind of that we do. But hello to everyone. I'm actually now having a look at, I don't know how to get it, but to look at comments. I've got Julie on the one side to answer also comments, but good afternoon from us here at Herd. It is just such a magical, place. And it is Earth Day today. So it's the 22nd of April, and look at that sun. It is, you know what, even the picture doesn't do it justice. It is the reddest of red. And you know what, the sunsets in Africa is just the best. I mean, you can even look at your sunset everywhere. From the northern side of our country, KwaZulu-Natal, you get there to the seaside, but you also have some wilderness areas there. There's actually a lot of poaching going on there, which is really horrific. My son is based up in Matuba. He's a veterinarian, and they've got so many little babies that they find next to the carcasses of their mothers. But anyway, I don't actually sound, offish about things that happen here. Just enjoy this sunset. Look at that sun. It goes down. The winter time is also much redder. And I'm Michaela from Sweden. Ethan. I'm not sure if that is the reason. We had a little male before, which she didn't take in. I think she was just ready for it. I can't really say what it is, but it was really love at first sight that she took in Babini. Hi, Dorothy. Good to see you as well on the live. It's great to see that you also joining us. Liza, yes. So today, Earth Day, we just want to connect. We also want to, once again, big shout out for everyone who donated towards our solar campaigns. And with that, joining in on the Earth Day. Just look at those mountains. Oh, don't even see those buffaloes. But there I can see the ellies coming closer. They've been quite a distance. And then just the other thing, tomorrow we'll have some updates on what happened with Babini. We gave him a blood transfusion, and over the weekend I got the results back from Dr. Johan Marais, what they saw in the x-rays. Yeah, no, I have to say, I was really so surprised, but a good surprise for Satombe, who took in Babini. Hi, Sherry from Florida. Gee whiz, I'm so glad that you could make this first live, and to be honest, it is great to have some good signal. I shouldn't jinx this because sometimes we had like no signal, and then it's quite embarrassing if we can't connect. So Ingrid will give, just some feedback on Babini, but he wasn't well, and I had him on a drip. So there was, first update, and then we did a blood transfusion as well with him. Yes, Kayla, they're really inseparable. There you can hear them. Both kind of greeting each other. So you've got Jabulani at the front. He's facing us now and moving towards us. There he is. And then you've got Lundi. They're all in a bundle now. I'm not sure what happened there, that they all came together. But yeah, they're en route to the homestead. It's sometimes just sad to separate Satombe and Babini. Bonjour, Marcel. Welcome. Yeah, I don't know what scent they had. I had lines earlier, but they were not here. It was like 5 males. So in the front, you've got Glacieri, and then just behind her is Satombe. So they're totally out of their place and space. You can see Babini coming in there. Oh, seems like Glacieri's also got this new spray. Usually that is one of Lundi's trademarks. There she goes. Don't know why she didn't stop. But look at that one. You've got, again, Kumbura being very protective about, Babini. Sorry, this is Limpopo. But Limpopo also very protective. If you see Babini with the others, you actually realize how small he is. So this is really for Earth Day, 22nd of April, and you could just celebrate each of these elephants' lives. That was also Samupon who poured that water, through that water. Glacieri coming back. And hello, my second. That's Kanisa over there. And next to Kanisa, you've got Opa Beniki. So that's your Timisa, Kanisa. Oh, and look at him, Sabakwe. Yeah, he's taking shortcut over here. Just quickly want to sweep like this. And here you've got your Ulani, Fishin, Booby, Tokwe, and then our beautiful Sabakwe. For those who might not have followed us, for a long time, Sabakwe is also what's the face of Amarula. Now, Amarula is like a liqueur, a creamy liqueur that they make from marulas. Marulas is in our area. We get that during February, and that's Tokwe, our Montreal. So today was a super hot day. How amazing for Zimbabwe to be able to cool down like this. It's really an amazing, Ellie, huge. Hey, my boy. And off they go. So that's the herd going towards the homestead. You can see the moon. It's nearly full moon. It's super amazing. So you've got the moon on the one side, and that is, you've got Owen there, you've got Last, and then you also have Shepherd. So that's our amazing sunset and World Earth Day. So it's great to be able to celebrate it with all of you, and then also in conjunction with our solar campaign to utilize these amazing sun that we've got, and embrace that and also utilize that to our advantage. So I think, although Babini is a little bit better, I think it's a little bit of teething, and he also had his wound on his bum, and we'll also just show you with some footage more about the blood transfusion and what we did. But I have to say, at the moment, I am a little bit concerned about him, but I'm sure we'll pull him through. And I know there's always a bigger hand. We had also a rough week last week, and in the next week we'll update you on all the happenings that has happened here. I've been a little bit slow in all the updates and uploading footage for my social media staff. I've got Tamlin on the one side, Jade, Danielle is not well at the moment, and then also Julie. So thank you also to my team who just helps us in communicating everything that we do. I take the footage and send it off to them. So it's lovely actually to be with you. We've done so many lives, especially during 2020, and I think maybe I must try to do this more often. Sometimes you get so busy with life, and you don't get to the small things, which actually, just for me, is also to. Yes, Amy, you've got a question. Let me know what what you've got. And yeah, but then to everyone, I hope you've got a wonderful evening. And for those who started their day, enjoy. Hope it's a blessed day. And yeah, just know that, yeah, we all have a purpose in life. If it's not for you guys who follow the herd, watch out what they do, ask some questions. Amy, what does the elephant smell like? I would say it's a very earthy smell. It does change also of depends on what elephants. Elephants do have different smells. Um, but I actually battle. I've sat with the guys as well to try to explain how the smell of an elephant can be described. There's a sweetness to that as well. You can smell, as I said, the earthiness, mud, and then sometimes it's got a sharp scent to it as well. And thank you so much for everyone who followed us. And yes, look after yourself and be blessed. And thanks for always caring about our herd. Really appreciate that. Let's see if we've got an interesting about an Asian elephant to meet up with the African elephants. You know what? It's sometimes as well they have to grow up together. Even bringing in a big elephant, African elephant, into this herd will change the dynamics and it won't work. Um, I always think Tokwe and Lundi, there's opportunities for them to kidnap again, but I don't think at the moment. I think they're quite occupied around Babini. I mean, I tried this afternoon because he's not drinking that well, and he'll bump into me, and then the elephants will come and like as if I did something. I'm just trying to give him milk, and he is such a bumpy elephant. But it was exactly the same way back. If Tamisa did something to Kanisa, then Tamisa was in trouble. So that's life. You'll always look at the older sibling and say, "What did you do?" The younger one is actually the mischievous one, the naughty one, and doing things. But we'll always say it's the older one. Um, I've actually, it might be in how we introduce the elephants, how they decide on taking the babies on. However, always introducing Lundi or mostly first. But no, I wasn't. I wasn't really surprised by how quickly they, took on Babini. That is what they do. They just love babies, and that is when I saw the opportunity, and how they accepting orphans, and that the orphans actually stabilize and bring in harmony in a way into the herd. That they actually it's an advantage because they are on contraception, that they can't breed. Now you've got the babies coming in, and the hierarchy plays a huge role into the well-being of these elephants. So in a way, it stays kind of a natural hierarchy environment. Hi Jan, it's great to see you. Yes, Babeni was treated. I'm a little bit worried about him, but I'm sure he will be good again. Kiana, I also thought Lundi would take him in. I really never thought Tombe will take on Babeni or actually any of the orphans. But I think it's actually a great thing because Tombo always is kind of mother of discipline in the herd with the younger bulls of Mamboons and Doga. And I mean, she was in the hierarchy of the bulls until Samupon took over her ranking. So I actually think it's just a great thing. But thank you everyone for spending some time with us. I'm really wishing you all, for those on eastern side of South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, have a wonderful evening, or actually maybe just middle of the night. Not sure if there's a lot of people who woke up. But then for everyone in the States, have a wonderful day. Look after yourself. And yes, and if I can say, please, pray for Babini and the herd that, just their future will always be safe and sound. Patty, see you USA, California, and look after everyone, look after yourself, and be blessed. And once again, thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful day or evening.